Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Valdosta State University's commencement. We are delighted to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates with each of you. Out of respect for each graduate and every guest, we ask that you refrain from prolonged celebrations until after all the names have been called. Please remain at your seats during the entire ceremony, including the processional of our graduates. We also request that you take a moment to silence all mobile devices. Please note that at the conclusion of tonight's ceremony, there will be a celebratory fireworks show. At this time, if you are able, please stand.
Please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your hats and join me in the singing of the national anthem.
Thank you, Tamara. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to Valdosta State University's historic 225th commencement ceremony. I am Dr. Richard Carvajal, University President, and I am delighted to share this special day with each of you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce members of the Platform Party and other special guests. And as I do, I ask that you please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Miss Amy Carter, tonight's keynote speaker, who you will get to know better very soon. Dr. Rodney Carr, Vice President for Student Success. Dr. Vince Miller, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Tracy Martin, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Bob Smith, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. John Crawford, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Michael Savoy, Dean of the Honors College. Dr. Connie Richards, Dean, the College of Arts and Sciences, and I pause here to say that Dean Richards is retiring this year. And Connie, we thank you for the impact you've made, and we all wish you nothing but the best. Dr. Wayne Plumley, Dean, the Harley Langdale Jr. College of Business Administration. And his adoring fans. Dr. Bernie Oliver, Dean, the James L. and Dorothy H. Dewar College of Education and Human Services. Mr. Blake Pierce, Dean, the College of the Arts. I think we've started something. Dr. Sherry Noviello, Dean, the College of Nursing and Health Sciences. Lieutenant Colonel Joseph D'Amato II, United States Air Force. Miss Maya Mapp, Student Government Association President. Dr. Tamara Hardesty, Director of Opera. Mr. Donnell Davis, Chair, Council on Staff Affairs. Dr. Brian Ring, President, Faculty Senate. Mr. Stanley Jones, Registrar. And in the first row to my right, VSU's First Lady, Dr. Cheryl Carvajal. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in a warm round of applause for all of our Platform Party and special guests. As part of the commencement ceremony at Valdosta State University, the mace is carried by the senior member of the faculty. Holding that honor tonight is John Hansen, instructor of kinesiology and physical education and head coach of men's and women's tennis. John has provided outstanding service to VSU and our students for an amazing, get this, 36 years. Please join me in recognizing Mr. Hansen for all he has done to support student success in this university. Joining Mr. Hansen here tonight are a number of his colleagues who are representing Valdosta State's outstanding faculty and staff. Graduates, these dedicated educators have worked tirelessly to support you and to help you achieve your academic and life goals. Faculty and staff, no matter where you are seated, please rise so that we can thank you for the difference you have made for our graduates and for this university as a whole. Several members of the graduating class have served their country or will leave this ceremony today to be commissioned to serve in one of the branches of our nation's armed services. Students, family members, friends, and others, if you are currently serving or have served our country, please rise so that we can all thank you for your service. And lastly, before I turn the program over to VSU's Provost, Dr. Bob Smith, let me do one last thing. Class of 2018, are you out there? Congratulations. 4 years ago, did you think this day would ever come? You have worked hard to be a Blazer, and now you are off on the next chapter of your life. Today obviously represents a huge milestone in the lives of all who graduate. And you know that you could not have gotten here on your own. No, this is a night of celebration for all who are gathered here today, and every one of the moms, dads, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, grandmas, grandpas, dear friends, and others who are gathered here today love you, and I know they are proud of you. Friends, am I right? Well then, maybe, friends, it's time to get out of your seats, rise as one, and give this group of graduates the standing ovation they so deserve. That's right, faculty, staff, family, friends, let's show them what you've got. Graduates, that's right, they are proud of you, and I am proud of you too, but most importantly, we hope that you are proud of yourself, proud of the degree that you have earned, and proud of all of the effort that you put into getting into this moment. So congratulations, good luck, and may the class of 2018 forever be known as the class that changed the world. Go Blazers!
On behalf of President Carvajal, our talented faculty, and our dedicated staff, I will now recognize several groups of honor graduates. Those graduating with various academic honors are noted in your program. However, we do want to recognize several of these groups here tonight. First, you may have noticed that 5 undergraduate students carried banners during the processional. As I call your name, please stand. Sarah Ashley Henderson, James L. and Dorothy H. Dewar College of Education and Human Services. Christine Eileen Ziegler, College of Arts and Sciences. Logan Michael Crace, Harley Langdale Jr. College of Business Administration. Hamilton Bryce Whitford, College of the Arts, and Susanna Renee Harvell, College of Nursing and Health Sciences, have earned this honor by achieving the highest grade point average within their respective college. Sarah, Christine, Logan, Hamilton, and Susanna, please come forward so that President Carvajal may present you with the President's Award for Academic Excellence. You can read about the accomplishment of all the banner carriers in your programs. I will now recognize those students who have satisfied the requirements of Valdosta State University's Honors College. Students graduating with this distinction have completed the requirements of our Honors College while exceeding a 3.5 grade point average. Honors College graduates, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Now I will recognize those students graduating with academic honors. Senior honor graduates have earned a minimum of 60 semester hours in residence at Valdosta State University and have earned an exceptional grade point average over their college career. Cum laude graduates have earned an overall and cumulative grade point average of 3.50 to 3.69. Cum laude graduates, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Magna cum laude graduates have earned an overall and cumulative grade point average of 3.70 to 3.89. Magna cum laude graduates, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Summa cum laude graduates have earned an overall and cumulative grade point average of 3.90 to a perfect 4.0. Summa cum laude graduates, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Valdosta State University is home to one of this country's finest United States Air Force ROTC detachments. Today, we are privileged to witness 9 Air Force ROTC cadets take the oath of office and be commissioned as second lieutenants in the United States Air Force. President Carvajal and cadets, please come forward. Lieutenant Colonel D'Amico will join us to administer the oath.
Prior to administering the oath, I would like to thank the family members who supported and guided these fine individuals. Our country is strong because of families like these. President Carvajal, I'd like to thank you, the Valdosta State Administration, faculty, and staff for joining us in this important partnership. It is more than symbolic that this commissioning occurs at the commencement ceremony. As I read these words, I encourage all to follow the commitment made by our newest lieutenants. I ask that you celebrate their success and pray for their safety. New lieutenants, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest commissioned officers of the United States Air Force.
Wow. That is always one of my absolute favorite parts of our commencement exercise here at VSU. We found out earlier we know how to cheer for our college, but they're a part of a team we can all cheer for. Please give me one more big round of applause for these brave young men and women for what they have just committed to do. We all thank and congratulate you. Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned her briefly before, but now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our spring 2018 commencement speaker. Miss Amy Carter served House District 175 in the Georgia General Assembly from 2006 through 2017. There, she rose to the level of chair of the Appropriations Subcommittee on General Government and was one of Governor Nathan Deal's floor leaders. Ms. Carter also served as a dedicated teacher at nearby Lowndes High School for more than 16 years. In fact, some of her students I know are here today. This spring, she assumed a new challenge when Governor Deal appointed her to serve as the first ever Deputy Commissioner for Rural Georgia Initiatives in the state's Department of Economic Development, essentially making Amy Georgia's czar for all things rural Georgia. She is an alumnus of Leadership Lounge and Leadership Georgia, was named the Woman of the Year in both Valdosta and Brooks County, and was named as only one of 4 power women in the state of Georgia by Georgia Trend magazine in 2013. But as impressive as all of that is, we're most proud that she got her start right here at VSU, where she graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Education in 1993. A proud Blazer alumnus, Ms. Carter is an outstanding example of what is possible for anyone who chooses to attend this university. A true difference maker for our state. Please join me in welcoming back one of our own, tonight's commencement speaker, Miss Amy Carter.
Thank you, Dr. Carvajal. Faculty, friends, and most importantly, esteemed graduates. What a special evening. Thank you to Dr. Carvajal and his VSU staff for thinking I'm worthy enough to deliver this spring commencement speech. So I guess you could say, while I was preparing tonight's speech, I was filled with a sense of excitement and fear. And then it hit me. Most of you are too. Naturally, you have to feel a sense of excitement. I mean, come on, you just completed a huge milestone in your life. Go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause. You've done it. And while you're at it, take a moment to thank your parents, your families and extended families, friends, and significant others for the love and support they have provided you throughout your academic career. You certainly could not have done this without them. Give them a heartfelt round of applause. You have done it. So now what's next? Some of you know or think you know this answers. Others have no clue. Either way, there's still a level of the unknown for all of you. So whether you have a plan or not, fear will most likely set in at some point in time. I want you to know that the fear you feel, it's normal. If you need some reassurance, just think of me. I've had an amazing career as an educator, a legislator, an economic developer, and I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Here's one thing time has taught me. There's no single path. There are just many twists, turns, crossroads, and even unbeaten paths. And odds are you'll spend a lot of time on those. You will face challenges, trials, upsets, heartbreaks, and everything in between. Trust me, being an adult is a lot like trying to fold a fitted sheet. But there are also many victories and triumphs. It's the mixture of these experiences that make us who we are. But I want to talk to you about things you will need from this point on, things that probably were not part of those studies, but from this point forward will be as important as the degree you are receiving this evening. Now, I graduated from Valdosta State University 25 years ago, so I've had a bit of time to learn these lessons. But as I thought about what I wanted to say to you tonight, I realized that I wanted you to hear the things I wish I had known when I was in your place and learned through these years. Do not chew gum at a job interview. And do come prepared with a pen and your resume in hand. Be on time. I know the struggle is real, and I actually invented how to slip in a room half an hour into the event and pretend you've been there the entire time. Put your phone away and stay in the moment. Make eye contact. Be aware of how others see you. Georgia's own Supreme Court Justice, Clarence Thomas, said, "Good manners will open doors that the best education will not. Whining will get you nowhere. Take responsibility for your actions and blame no one else." As Robert Half said, the search for someone to blame is always successful. Constructive criticism is valuable. It will help you grow as a person. I recall so many times when an employer sat me down to gently correct something I should do differently. Had he or she not addressed it, I would not have thought to change the behavior. And looking back, these were the moments which helped me to grow the most. Always keep your attitude in check. It truly is the only thing you have complete control over. Think about your everyday interactions and the person in your life who has a negative outlook. How badly do you want to take a 3-day road trip with that person? I know we all have those people in our lives. Don't be one. Abraham Lincoln once said, "I have noticed that folks are generally about as happy as they make their minds up to be." In my experience, people who give even a little extra are successful. What does extra even mean? If you plan to teach, volunteer to sponsor a student club. Go to your students' extracurricular events. Acknowledge everyone where you work, even those who you feel are irrelevant to you and your job. Don't be afraid to stay late to finish a project. In my life, if I were given one wish, I would wish to receive that call I've been awaiting for 25 years, saying I'm a match for a person who needs my bone marrow. Please volunteer for something that excites you. If I had to pick my greatest gift in this life, it's the ability to build meaningful relationships. Work on that. I am where I am today because of the relationships I have cultivated. In my latest role, I was told by our governor, his chief of staff, that I was the one being offered this appointment by the governor because a group of legislators and the governor were charged with finding the person who best symbolized the role. They went around the table and asked, who should be the state's very first deputy commissioner for rural Georgia initiatives with the Georgia Department of Economic Development? Every person there said my name, and I know why they did. It's because of the relationship I have with each of them. I work hard at it, and I have been rewarded for it in numbers of ways. Always be thoughtful of others. Mary Kay Ash said, "Everyone has an invisible sign hanging from his or her neck saying, 'Make me feel important.'" So that's what you get when you get Amy Carter. You get an enthusiastic, self-proclaimed overachiever who loves to brighten the lives of others. This is who I am, who I will continue to be, and it has paid off. But this is your day. Valdosta State created a foundation for me. It has created a foundation for you, and I hope you build upon what you've learned here as you take on the world. Always remember, the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Good luck, and may God continue to bless each of you.
Thank you, Amy, for being with us tonight. As a token of our appreciation, it is my pleasure to present you with a gift which represents our admiration and thanks. Please accept this on behalf of the entire VS community, and thank you for adding so much to tonight's program. And now, it is time to turn our attention to the group of graduates who sit here before me. Dr. Bob Smith, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will join me at the podium to begin the conferral of degrees. And family members, while I know that some of you might be tempted to get an early head start on your family gathering once you've heard your graduate's name called, in case you have not heard, I strongly urge you to remain in your seats for count them two special celebrations of all of our graduates that you will not want to miss. Dr. Smith.
We will now begin with the presentation of degrees. Graduates and faculty advisors, when directed by the faculty marshal, please approach the platform. We ask that everyone please hold your applause until all graduates have been recognized.
I will now present the bachelor degree candidates representing the Dewar College of Education and Human Services. Sarah Ashley Henderson. Destiny Renee Smith. Stephanie Danielle Wilson. Paige Helen Hartley. Jillian Rebecca Angel. Elizabeth Marie Depp. Amanda Brooke McLeod. Jordan Westbury. Alex Madison Corbett. Elena Walker. Kelly Dale Childers. Kaylin Ashley Bowser. Annalise Brooklyn DeBasio. Clarissa Janae Parkins. Jamila Lee Chambers. Morgan Sierra Michael. Jalene Rosetta Snowden. Shakari Blackman. Jacinda Mariah Miller. Deja Kayleen McCleany. Lujuria Trinice Spells. Jessica Catherine Kennedy. Matthew Gates Riding. Trenton Wesley Pruitt. Chenrax May Pell. Claire Elizabeth Nash. Bernard Lydell Walker. Tiffany Ruth Talaka. Brianna Young. Monica Renee Van Deventer. Christopher Boyle Ansell. Crystal Michelle Henderson. Ashley Taylor Thames. Khadidra Lachey Francois. Malaysia Antigua Mitchell. Kendria Monique Hill. Jordan Jernay Minor. Brianne Nicole Parrish. Selena Daniela Green. Rosalie Del Carmen Sanchez. Couture Renee Frazier. Karina Jordan Sessions. Brittany LaShawn Carroll. Rakisha Virginia Del Mack. Alexandra Naomi Gallian Man. Brody Latham. Amelia Marie Lively. Dana Lee Hamrick. Logan Nathaniel Arndt. Nicholas Adam Anderson. Tiana Dacioli. Ju-Young Kim. Tanya Maria Hall. Haley Morgan Vincent. Kayla Nicole Whitley. Bridget Ann Grizzle. Skylar Ray Giddens. Quinn Liwong Nguyen. Brittany Carol Fountain. Frances Emily Danielle Harris. Kayla Faye Stevens. Abigail Marie Waller. Brittany Elena Davis. Rebecca Marion Williams. Kayla Michelle Goen. Natalie Elise Knowles. Emily Lauren Kautsky. Amber Ray Williams. Katie Wilson. Megan Danae Owens. Katie Michelle Morse. Megan Lane Carter. Lauren Ann Day. Kara Faith Guthrie. Marissa Morgan Woodworth. Taylor Catherine Smart. Kenneth Wayne O'Bara. Bradley Weaver Richmond. Haley Lee Whidden. Sarah Lindy Ann Watkins. Brandy Nicole Kelly. Shaniqua Lovejoy. Stephen Anthony Cooper. Brittany Gina Jackson. Courtney Watson Bowling. April Michelle Browning. Micah Julie Evans. Samantha Elizabeth Johns. Taylor Brooke Mims. Katie Jo Buzzard. Sade Ashley Lee. Taryn Brianna Anderson. Drew Erlene Bryan. Ashley Nicole Couch. Brianna Cherie Wood. Trinity Cheyenne Garman. Crystal Clarkson McCauley. Maggie Adams Watkins. Caitlin Renee Adams. Hannah Rebecca Golden. Emily Abigail Lewis. Abigail Rose West. Molly Christine Grove. Brittany Lynn Blackberry. Kaylee Savannah White. Whitney Nicole Hartwig. Courtney Madison Wright. Tiffany Yvette Patterson. Ayana Nieja Moss. Chandra Trinice Pryor. Quatoni Shakia Bradshaw. Jenna Ann Foreman. Lindy Alana Hollingshead. McKenna Shea Skeeth. Sarah Lindsay Sowell. Holly Elizabeth Mahalik. Mary Elizabeth Maxwell. Alexia LaShawn Gozier. Jayla Nicole Morris. Nakia Ella Clotilde Craig. Nigel Gregory Richards. Diabra Monique Glover. Lilia Andrea Galen. Chelsea Shakoya Ramsey. Justin Lestenkoff. Destiny Chenille Wright. Marty Wayne Van Horn. Irene Medina. Daniel Ellis Cumbra. LaShawna Chanel Colbert. Sepsion Thomas. Jamesia Iman Folston. Tonique Elena Jones. Precious Diane Melton. Scarlett Michaels. Reagan Nicole Lentz. Jared Austin Lelowin. Allison Averett Henson. Brianna Handley. Taylor Elaine Hendricks. Ashley Marie Miller. Christopher Ryan Farrell. Pedro Ortiz III. Corey Jesse Bailey. Donovan Lakeith Foster. Heather Lynn Boyd. Lauren Denise Bunty. Kayla Nicole Chadwick. Haley Marissa Troyer. Daniel Joshua Smith. Rhett Allen Pickle. Kendra Lee Booth. Emily Grace Coates. Jalen Alley Boatwright. Hope Michelle Fitzwater. Anna Victoria Newsom. Alyssa Michelle Roundtree. Leslie Megan Saint. Anna Elizabeth Jacoby. Brooke Geneva Barber. Kennedy Ashton Coward. Morgan Brooke Young. Kendi Angelina Castoro. Elizabeth Ogwin. Destiny Marie Ashcraft. Kinsey Lee Bowen. Desiree Rose Goldstein. Hannah Jane Knight. Arden Lee Osborne. Jessica Nicole Carano Larry. Genevieve Marie Kennett. David Anderson Wortham. Emily Nicole Mangum. Caroline Clark White. Julie Alexandria Tapp. Mallory Brooke Goodnow. Carly Elizabeth Bosch. Laura Lee Bass. Emily Caroline Carter. Emily Kate White. Olivia Sarah Fuller. Rachel Lee Day. Jayla Raquel Flournoy. Amber Yvette Prince. Alexis Quinshay Farley. Kiara Chanel Parker. Gloria Anita Smith. Nia Lewis. Deja Michelle Jones. Shaquila Chantel Danielle Primos. Bonnie Lee Brown. Autumn Elizabeth Hughes. Catherine Cole Moy. Catherine Elizabeth Howe. I will now present the bachelor degree candidates representing the Langdale College of Business Administration. Logan Michael Grace. Jeffrey Paul Nicholson. Sarah Elizabeth North. Bradley Andrew Bayless. Anka Ponsolent. Sabrina Margetha Sophia Schmidt. Francisco Solomo Yim Kim. Merdan Meredith. Julia Vondersmith. Mitchell Austin Matson. Mitchell Cam. Zach Botheroyd. Chandler Feemster. George Martin. Sydney Chick. Daniel John Aubrey Sweat. Christopher Allen Carter. Yash Lachwani. Matthew Lawrence Bowling. Trenton Reed Sanders. Jackson Frederick Sleeman. Cody Austin Krantz. George McCants Plymel. Davis Ray Williamson. Gage Huntington Eckwall. Brittany Suzanne Voigt. Dustin William Barrett. Luis Engel Gomez. Alonzo Ivan Gomez Martinez. Caleb Leon. Alexis Monet Outlaw. Maya Selena Chandler. Laurie Bankston. Katie Marie Tillman. Caitlin Abigail Hancock. Autumn Nicole Radke. Mallory Laura Stewart. Taylor Marie Everett. Megan Elizabeth Wall. Seth Joseph Carlo. Austin Taylor Weaver. Amanda Jean Walden. Kayla Leanne Moody. Brianna Elise Baker. Ashley Elise Marmolejos. Emily Gabrielle Estep. Courtney Megan Sutton. Amanda Scott Hancock. Louis Daniel O. III. Hannah Marie Nellums. Corday Lazarus May. Ashley Elizabeth Casey. Erin Lauren Bunky. Shelby Lane Register. Sophia Grace Edwards. Shelby Nicole Mays. Rachel Brianna Hill. Charlie June Kilpatrick. Leah Taylor Wood. Brianna Erica Payne. James Dean III. Adam David Robles. Brandon Brooks Cape. Logan Lindy. Sabrina Alessandra Magno. Taylor Lee Berry. Dominic Andreas Jones. Haley Nicole McConnell. Daniela Lorado Bonilla. Rihanna Nicole Johnson. Ryan Lane Johnson. Jonathan Chandler Toberlin. Samuel Truitt Stalvey. Samantha Lee Gentry. Eric Bjorn Swinson. Jipil Jang. Reginald Bernard Johnson. Janie Carlissa Smith. Catherine Marie Caruso. Skylar Dean Barnes. Zachary Ryan Blake. Wesley Howard Taylor. Kristen Alexandria Hall. Richard Williamson. Zikun Liao. Chandler Wade Johnson. Philip Walton. Jasmine Sierra Reed. Julia Grace Ramzewski. Marley Malcolm Holcomb. Charlotta Watson. Angelica Nicole Maria Rogers. Callie Jennifer Jackson. Alexis Alexandria Mathis. Melvinique Portia Mann. Soraya Linnell Shepard. Adonis Earl Bradford. Raven Simone Rhodes. Quinicia Milner. Sinclair Elizabeth Reddings. Stefan LaTroy Mills. Kyle McRae. Quentin Terrell Hammond. Kiara Lizette Washington. Jaquavius Marquis Cizelle. Taylor Daniel Roach. Jesus Ramos. Samantha Watson Jones. Stacy Lynn Danmiller. Bakari Best. Jason Edwards. Alexandria Rochelle Jones. Tyler Gardner. Pastoria Ethan Brown. Godfrey Okiza Ezeibo Jr. Ji Young Un. Dongcheng Kok. Amanda Lee Mobley. Tanner Daly Gordon. Freddie Lamarius Thompson. Sharkivia Janae Solomon. Idalis Marshall Kinder. James Albert Bibbs III. David Benjamin Van Landingham. Victoria Diane Stewart. Adam Corey Mobley. Sarah Rebecca Taylor. Lindsay Nicole Koloji. Myra Elizabeth Duran. Vanessa Cotu Machado. Martina Strickland. Jacqueline Khadija Walton. Caleb Altry. John Norris Mills. Griffin Luke Holloway. Kaylee Brooke Clay. Tara Lynn McIntyre. Sadiq Khalif Muhammad. Christopher Devontae Lewis. Trent O'Neill Jenkins. Emmanuel Ricardo. Jarius Little. Austin Glenn Bryant. Ishmael Gonzalez. Destiny Irene Craig Mojica. Lauren Christine Moultrie. Victoria Essence Crowder. Lori Lynn Parker. Takias Deshaun Grisby. I will now present the bachelor degree candidates representing the College of Nursing and Health Science. Susanna Renee Harville. Alexander John Burgoza. Kaylee Elizabeth Spitzmiller. Jessica Leanne Cook. Elizabeth Delaney Turner. Kennedy Brianna Marie Gray. Kenya M. Lewis. Linda Renee Jimenez. Wesley Terrell Alston. Katrina Cian Solomon. Eris Lene Reeves. Carlin Olivia Davis. Jody Ann Jasmine Johnson. Nicole Tyler Lee. Jetta Ntowi Kamachinde. Chelsea Brianna Conway. Heather Marie Strikert. Aubrey Catherine McPherson. Karen Ann DeLeon. Brittany Lauren Murrow. Justin Matthew Parks. Alex Horton III. James Marcus Futch. James Preston Bennett III. Caitlin Marie Pritchett. Stephanie Kathleen Barrett. Devin Marie Simmons. Erin Hope Purvis. Brianna Danielle Daly. Ashley Elizabeth Pritchett. Kylie Emma Fisher. Hope Allison Summers. Shannon Nicole Thompson. Jared Devoy Galbraith. Jeffrey Dallas Behrman. Joseph Maurice Crotty. Kara Faye Diane Crotty. Teresa Michelle C. Sadie Polk Peterson. Rico Jermaine Johnson. Quintoria Denise Willingham. Christy Elena Dixon. Savannah Lee Jones. Haley Nicole Wheeler. Madeline Marie Marsh. Savannah Marie Ward. Mark Minjavar. Joanna Shante Strinker. Ronald Carter. Brianna Nicole Walker. Shelby Lillian Cannon. Elena Brene Frawley. Taylor Mason. Abigail Corinne Johnson. Kenyatta Asante Miller. Kaylee Adele Ovens. Mariah Simone Tucker. Miranda Faith Bullard. Jerry Lewis McMullen Jr. Janae Alexandria Callahan. Danielle Marie Peaks. Kelsey Lee Montford. Shalissa Vinay Ellis. Tyra Marie Holloway. Brianna Marie Thomas. Justice Shaikhi Bacon. Ebony Jarnell Hare. Jasmine Shanisha Lachey Jackson. Kiana Olivia Neal. Brianna Marie Trueblood. Shakorius Maliki Monzeller. Benjamin Ryan Davis. Emily Danielle Williams. Catherine Haley Overman. Sarah Jessica Whidden. Morgan Taylor White. James Marlon Etheridge II. Daniel Alexander Teft. David Mark Wright. Tara Michelle Dambuck. Caitlin Jane Dawkins. I will now present the associate degree candidates representing the College of Nursing and Health Sciences and Dental Hygiene. Tiara Diamond Pope. Jalitha Destiny Daniels. Selena Sabrina Stret. Shanna Elizabeth Cox. Tabitha Diane Cochran. Megan Estelle Register. Jessica Naomi Vowell. Allison Lee Holmes. Emily Danielle Millen. Charla Ali Hilliard. Kristen Diane Stevens. Kendall Ricky Holland.
I will now present the bachelor degree candidates representing the College of Arts and Sciences. Christine Ziegler. Brian Christopher Finney. Mary Alice Brown. Tyler Shawnice Bentley. Diamante Jamal Hewitt. Rebecca Ann Douglas. Tiffany Renee Wright. Brittany Hope Griner. Aminzi Amu. Katrina Alicia Scriblin. Marlisha Terrian Davis. Shaisha Brianna House Tagoi. Nancy Smith. Kayla Brianna Mitchell. Kayla Danielle Bowie. Joelle Lacey McDowell. Maya Mapp. Christopher Adam Slayton. Christopher Myers II. Nia Imani Keys Myers. Shayla Lynn Purvis. Malcolm Andrew Christian Mayfield. Benjamin Drew Hogle. Lucas James Suhan. Caitlin Nicole Ford. Yanette Garcia. Pedro Carlos Ortiz. Stephanie Frazier C. Taylor Cheyenne O'Neill Strickland. Magdalene Santana. Andres Contreras Jr. Evelyn Alexandra Dunn. Darla Louise Dunning. Jorge Adrian Escorza. Veronica Mi Yu. Kelsey Elizabeth Dickerson. Hunter Leanne Terrell. Kelsey Eric Townsend. Meg Cheryl Copeland. Jalen Nicole Buchanan. Jarfaith Dion Jones. Taylor Kristen Jordan. Dominique Simone Arrington. Jasmine Janae Martin. Brittany Samaria Young. Philip Arias Tolar. Robert Sterling Murphy. Melissa Fernanda Alanis. Ashley Yasmin Smith. Roberto Carrillo. Matthew Robert Perello. Gage Matthew Tenhagen. O'Shea Timar Isidra Burris. Maria Magdalena Herrera Vega. Angel Brianna Moss. Brittany Amiel Turnipseed. Brittany Danielle Transu. Jennifer Lynn Matos. Tangela Latashis McIntyre. Kimpenny McQueen. Victoria Amy Ostapsky. Sandra Elizabeth Scully. Allison Elizabeth Belote. Sydney Sierra Files. Christian Bienes. Tamika Nicole Giddens. Kirsten Mahala James. Jamerica Michaela Kiera Carter. Taylor Lorraine Shepard. Whitney Nicole Often. Naila Florencia Ennis. Shamika Etisha Tiana Freeman. Michaela Natasha Wright. Joycelyn Renee Reese. Tiana Alicia Morrison. Fatia Musiata Minye. Priska Florence Yuba. Anna Ruth Shaw. Jacob Mathis Oglesby. Peter O. Akiti. Jasmine Alexandra Capehart. Andrea Lee Wakefield. Rocco Lee Anguilero III. Mariama Ishi Tomlin McDonald. Miracle Chantel Stevenson. Jacob O. Abande. Ryan Clement Nobles. Miriam Shizadi. Clarissa Aaliyah Williams. Taylor Gail Ann Reed Foster. Yune Denise Ballard. Andrew Blake Colson. Stephen Nicholas Casey. Tamaya Brianna Smith. Kaylor Monet Tomlinson. Damian Anthony Castellano. Travius Denzel Agnew. Tobias Dijon Akel Fidel Hughes. Aisha Brittany Brown. Ashley Renee Collier. Alexandra Taylor Deaton. Megan Elizabeth Allen. Reagan Nicole Sandy. Mariah Lake Smith. Gabrielle Alexandra Hagins. Jemiah Kiata Dubard. James Cadet. Bo Justice. Bailey Elizabeth Mathers. Juliana Lee Massenheimer. Alyssa Brianne Curtis. Justin Javon Simon. Sarah Elizabeth Surface. Ashley Renee Rattray. Ayana Burton. Hanitha Salim. Sierra Monique Adams. Jessica Maria Fleming. Lakita Raquel Rochelle Randolph. James Anthony Cutts. Lee Evan Johnson. Nomakwezi Andrea Williams. Priya K. Patel. Maria Emilia Velasquez. Amber York. Caitlin Rochelle Gerald. Vivian Mathis. Brett Philip Mosier. Kirsten Shermaine Bass. Alicia Demarier Ratliff. Pastor Elijah Geron Curtis. Tatiana Cornelia Watts. Zerkoric Jacarlis Geis. Robert Shields Bennett. Kelly Michelle Barber. Audrey Summers Whittle. Caleb Michael Coble. Orlandis Joseph Lundy. Gina Yvette Robinson. Jeteria Yvette Thomas. Griffin Domino. Rachel Lindsay Jones. Deja Alexis Hancock. Elizabeth Renee Peters. Tamisha Legene Williams. Clark Robert Heidenrich. Kaylee Brooke Rivers. Mary Caitlin Fletcher. Lauren Elizabeth Horn. Melanie Eileen Blanton. Sarah Brooke Wells. Kelly Ann Grace Carroll. Elijah John Caldwell. LaShundra Renee Dodson. Sanja Yvette Essick. Kira Nicole Forster. Jessica Lynn Wellington. Justin Marcus Myrick. Preston Jim Barker. Ryan Timothy Green. Sean Lyman Wilder Jr. Jessica Hope McMillan. Travis Josh Edwards. Kate Lynn Nicole Hosier. Destiny Lynn Shaw. Chelsea Lane Puckett. Caitlin Elizabeth Helen Tondi. Jessica Elizabeth Tondi. JC Cavalina Jackson. James Nathan Chapman. Ernest Wayne Martin. Ava Joy Scott Moncrief. Sierra Clarixa Underwood. Kennedy Sage Horn. Aaron Taylor Shaw. Christy Quinn Clark. Taylor Gregory Walker. Samantha Rose Armigio. Amanda Beth Spell. Kinsley Jarrell Harris. Erica N. Roberts. Angela Christine Font. Christina Melissa Stevens. Danielle Keith Fish. Patrick Dalton Weatherington. Denise M. Hartley Joseph. Tamika Monique Robertson. Tisa Smith. Zachary Dean Bosworth. Erica Martinez. Ashia Zadasha Chisholm. Brianne Shea Walker. Waukesha Marie Knowles. Kyle Vincent Brooks. Ashley Thierry Thomas. Darian Lee Hector. Tyler Alfred Gray Cabuto. Weldon Claude Lane. Zelak Patel. Alicia Takara Aisha Cole. Bryston Lamar McNair. Denica Chantel Turner. Madeline Nicole Batchelor. Haji Malinau. Caleb Douglas. Jordan Dallas Wells. Austin Thomas Byers. Jabari Sadiq Bennett. Allison Victoria Wagner. Willie Flem Harris III. Hillary Denitre Curtis. Renee A. Lacey. Pate Council. Andrew Wells. Garrett Christian Randolph. Victoria Faith Connery. Casey Amanda Allen. Morgan Renee Elliott. Shelby Elizabeth King. Tangela Cody Robinson. Logan Renee Guy. Deborah J. White. Amber Nicole Watts. Brandon Lavelle Freeman. Charles Edward Wilkins II. Jessica Marie Gottlieb. Thomas Harold Duncan. Walter Austin Huffstetler. Chloe Elise Kimball. Jacob Howard Latz. Renee Jesus Perez. William Katsu Porter. Quashayla Jackson. Wandel Keith Hargraves. Robert Everett Hyatt III. Sarah Paula Pierre. Jessica Morgan Gibbs. Leela Anise Donathan. Amara Lejeune Moore. Kyle Andrew Bergering. John Walter White Jr. Brent Aaron Wilds. Samuel Douglas. Theodore Chase Johnson. Todd Landon McFarland. M. Kamran Zahed. Yasser Abdullah Al-Jahini. Kimberly Nicole Gentry. Cody Dale Jolly. Shelby Lee Lacey. Emerald Diane Robinson. Serini Esther Rivera. Jasmine Carey Change. Thalia Patrice Elliott. Joanna K. Smith. Marquel Keon Gould. Ashton Lamar Ballard. Bobby Lee Green. Sebastian Antonio Staten. Takiva Onisha Bentley. Come over here. I will now present the bachelor degree candidates representing the College of the Arts. Hamilton Bryce Whitford. Wakita Nicole Evans. Kiera Brianna Duclos. Kenneth Lee Alexander. Felicity S. Greenwood. Pamela Gail Gambuti. Lindsay E. Bacon. Brittany Deanna Felder. Dalton Dwayne Tippins. Javon Austin. Jaleel Tavon Greer. Terrence Dwayne Brown Jr. Cedrice Renaria Young. Jacora Brene Smart. Jasmine Lily Collins. Hugo Julian Morales Calderon. Joseph Cody Stebbins. Stephanie Renee Wilson. Deanna Carolina Mata. Andrea Leon Moreno. Kendra Faith Beasley. Nathan Joda Calvert. Nicholas Alexander Gillis. Nicholas Woody McPherson. Tristan Malik Wallace. Jarek Jamal Taylor. Dominique Shaquille Walters. Chelsea Elise Warren. Amber Alyaya Harris. Tahira Mandiza Cornwall. Samantha Rose Cohen. Megan Ann Foose. Rebecca Lynn Walker. Ashley Lyndon Green. Songju Clark Yang. Haley Margaret Aguero. Hannah Rachel Michelle Findlay. Alexandria Joy Thomas. Daryl Dion Jones. Maria Ann Jamie. Zachary Ryan DeZilio. Andrea Nicole Haggard. Aubrey Lynn Denton. Logan Stewart Dotson. Takia Zane Jackson. Marlene Antoinette Gray. Selena Joan Mondragon. Kendall Joy Ennis. Evan Randall Gunn. Colin James Ince. Kayla Marie Burrows. Spencer Roosevelt Robinson. Yosibel Severino Milander. Nicole Alexis Cordasco. Anna Kate Sprites. Morgan Alyssa Farquhar. Ashley Caroline Mixon. Ashton Kennedy Harper. Kennedy Elizabeth Key. Allison Caroline Aldridge. Courtney M. Crafter. Megan Denise Sherman. Dana Elise Horsford. Watiti Brianna Niamani Johnson. Alexis Janae Patrick. Lauren April Courtney Everett. Lauren Alexander Spencer. Kiera Nichelle Jones. Tyrese Michelle Whitehead. Andy Scott Gardier. Emily Carolyn Traylor. Sarah Elizabeth Taylor. Caroline Lee Taylor. Lexi Curls. Christina Marie Clay. Morgan Michael South. Michael James Bloomhart. Wesley James Saul. Ryan Edwards. Dalton Tornabene. Dalton Boone Duty. Alec James Childress. Nathan Paul Hobson. Kevin Ulysses Hall Jr. Tamara Monique Sanders. Ebony B. Register. Danae Nichelle Finkley. Shaquasia Washington. Eric Anthony Caver. Tevin Levon Riles. Jacoby Deontay Love. Marcus Dewan Curry. Andrew Xavier Irwin. Jonathan Ryan Bice. Ariel Livingston. Blaine Ann Weatherington. Lee Danielle Funderburg. Shauna Michelle Lucas. Charlie Jean Sullivan. Sean Andrew Yates. Paige LaDestiny Buchanan. Andrew Ryan Adams. Scarlett Lee Ash. Megan Theresa McShay. Bo Mitchell Blair. Peyton Childs. Sylvia Leong.
Now that the candidates' names have been read, I ask that all graduates please rise. President Carvajal, it is my pleasure to present these students who, upon certification by the registrar, have met the requirements for the degrees to which they are entitled.
Family members, I suggested earlier that you would have 2 more chances to celebrate this group one last time, and now is the first of those. Candidates for graduation, by the authority vested in me by Chancellor Wrigley and the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and with the full support of Valdosta State University's faculty and alumni, I confer upon you these degrees and certificates with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. You may now move your tassels from your right to your left to signify your graduation.
Graduates, you may be seated. Thank you, President Carvajal, and congratulations to our graduates. While adjusting your tassel at this ceremony is obviously a special tradition, we are excited to debut another such tradition. The official VSU class ring was designed with thoughtful collaboration amongst a committee of students, alumni, faculty, and staff. The VSU class ring is brimming with symbolism, embodying VSU's history and beloved traditions. While you are a student, it is tradition to wear your VSU class ring with the university seal facing toward you prior to graduation, reminding you of your goals and achievements on the horizon. Today, as a graduate, you may now turn your ring for the world to see that you are a graduate of Valdosta State University. Congratulations on reaching this most important milestone. Now at this time, please turn your attention to the screen for a video presentation from the Valdosta State University Alumni Association.
On behalf of Valdosta State University Alumni Association, we congratulate you on your academic accomplishments. We hope that you will look back on these years fondly and remember your alma mater with pride. Today, you join the ranks of more than 65,000 Valdosta State alumni. These graduates are succeeding in their chosen professions throughout our region and around the world. You have worked hard to achieve your degree. Use it well to improve your life and the lives of others. As a graduate, you are one of the greatest ambassadors of this university. Today and always, we hope that you will carry the VSU spirit and tradition with you on your journey ahead. Working together, you as alumni will ensure that the future of Valdosta State University remains as bright as it is today.
Please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and I ask that Dr. Tamara Hardesty come forward and lead us in the singing of the alma mater. The alma mater is located in the front of the commencement program. Thank you.
Among the stately pines of Georgia, glorious to the view, stands our noble alma mater, basking 'neath the blue. Alma mater, thee we honor, praises never fail, for thy fame shall never perish, red and black all hail. Alma mater, sons and daughters, ever will be true, always to thy heart returning, dear old VSU. Alma mater, thee we honor, praises never fail, for thy fame shall never perish, red and black all hail.
Congratulations, 2018 graduates, family, and friends. This concludes the formal portion of tonight's program. Under normal circumstances, we would ask you to remain in your seats for the recessional, but you're ready to get up and move. I've also promised you, family and friends, that you'd have 2 opportunities to celebrate your graduates, and a formal recessional just doesn't quite seem to fit the bill. Therefore, I encourage all of you to get up out of your seats, turn your gaze to the heavens and fix it upon our beautiful and historic West Hall Dome, make some noise, and let the party begin.
Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate and say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry, too long. I've been quiet for too long. I've been quiet for too long. I found peace in your vibes. Can you show me there's no point in trying? I'm at one, and I've been quiet for too long. Darling, just hold on. Darling, just hold on. song. Welcome to my house. Play that music too. Turn it out. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. You heard me? We ain't gotta go out, 'cause what? Welcome to my house. It's my house, my house. What? Welcome to my house. It's my house.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. So come on, ride with me, ride with me, see where this thing goes. So come on, ride with me, ride with me. Baby, if it's meant to be, maybe we do, maybe we don't, maybe we will, maybe we won't. But if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Sing it, baby. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Let's go. So won't you ride with me, ride